I try to keep it where Hunter just said pull him up to the booth before we go live. He thought Scott was going to be here. And he was going to run, and I said, nope. So what did, because I know Canon made the logo, are we using Whiplash? Yeah, that's why, because he created that channel for us on their Discord, and that's why I invited y'all all to that Discord, because he asked me, and I was like, well, let me ask my admin, and then I got you because you're the producer. Is he on here? Pop up this
I'm here. Perfect.
Oh,
race notes. Who's fastest in practice? Tucker was fastest in practice.
Oh, should I open in here again?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there he is.
We're giving Jeremiah a shot too.
Okay. Welcome, folks, to beautiful Thompson Speedway Park in beautiful Thompson, Connecticut. I'm Emmett Crow, joined by my co-host, Mr. Hunter Carlson, filling in for Scott Shives. Hunter, what are you looking forward to tonight?
Looking forward to a track that's not 130 degrees and a track that's going to provide a lot of multi-groove racing. We're going to see a lot of side-by-side, and hopefully we see a lot of long green flag runs here and see who can manage their tire wear.
Yeah, and I was asking Austin Pack. I jumped into the race chatter, and I asked Austin. I said, "Are you going to go back to back?" He said, I don't know. I'm still a little rusty." So that probably means he's going to go back to back. But Scott Colm is just putting on a show in his debut.
For sure, he was a rather late entry into this series, and he's coming out. He's shown pace in practice and obviously in qualifying at the moment, and we'll see how he does, especially if he starts on pole. Can he run away? How many laps can he lead? Can he win this race? All these answers will be questions will be answered here in shortly.
Yeah, definitely. Scott Colm, of course, a new guy, but Tucker Shirelicki, who ran in the first inaugural series, SK series, is back here with us tonight. Tristan Thiese, Chris Golden, Kyle Dumas, Colton Brenner, Jordan Navarro, another new guy, Mr. Charles Oberg, Landon Brown, and Austin Cansdale rounds out your top 10 so far in qualifying. Austin Cansdale, he's looking really good, showing some improvement definitely in this modified series. What do you think, Hunter?
For sure. I think he's finally starting to get a handle on the car. I've definitely been giving him some pointers out there, so maybe he'll come in some a little bit of magic from everything I've taught him, and we'll see what he can do. I think he'll be in for a good shot to win tonight, if not top 5. But I think this is one of the most stacked fields we've had in an SKs between this season and in the last time we ran these.
Yeah, looking at the field, it's going to be a 20-car field so far. I don't see Jacob Jones, but we'll see him in the race. There's a lot of good names in here. A lot of new faces. Joshua Wright and Robert Eversole has made his return. Bruce Pearson, I believe he ran the first series, didn't he, also?
I believe so. The name sounds familiar. And, I mean, we have some new faces, we have some old faces, we have some newish faces, I guess, some returning faces from the first season that maybe ran only a handful of races. These, we have a good mix here. It looks like we're going to have, I think we have 23 cars, it looks like, based on the entry list. And it's going to be probably the biggest field we ever had here, and we will see how this goes. There is a very big, stern talking to in the in the drivers' meeting today, talking about respect and being mindful on the track of others and giving room. We'll see how some of these drivers take it, and if there's going to be any drama or penalties given out.
Speaking of penalties, I believe there's new penalties that y'all have implemented.
Yes, it is actually a very similar claims type system to what I have in another league I run, and it is it's 3 strikes and you're out. The first incident you cause is a end of line penalty, so you'll just be sent to the end of the longest line for the next restart. The second one you're found at fault is a drive through under green. But as long as you claim it, the race control is willing to be a little bit more lenient, especially tonight with it being the first time, and that if you claim your accident after your first one, say, hey, I messed up, I caused the accident, you'll be given another EOL. You'll be given a little bit more lenient tonight. Holy cow.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
After your third accident, you're going to be parked for tonight and given whatever last place points is for that night.
All right. Well, Hunter Carlson actually wearing 2 hats tonight, wearing the color commentator and the race control hat. So be interesting to see. Qualifying has just wrapped up, and Scott Colm is going to be your pole sitter. Bradley Young just hit the wall a ton right there at the end. So it'll be Scott Colm, followed by Tucker Shirelicki, Tristan Thiese, Chris Golden, Kyle Dumas, last week's runner-up, and Colton Brenner, Austin Pack, last week's winner, Jordan Navarro, Charles Alberg, and Landon Brown round out your top 10. Here's our grid right here. It's going to be Scott Colm on the inside. Scott Colm on the inside, lining up next to Tucker Shirelicki. Tristan Thiese lines up next to Chris Golden on the outside. Kyle Dumas in row 3 lines up next to Colton Brenner on the outside. Austin Pack lines up next to Jordan Rivaro in row 4 on the outside. Charles Alberg lines up next to Landon Brown on the outside. And Hunter, what's the rest of the grid look like?
Where were you at? I was giving race control stuff.
Row 6.
Row 6? Row 6 we got Austin Cansdale and Devin Merrill. And row 7 we got Bradley Young, Robert Eversole. And then on row 8 we got Joshua Wright and Jason Woodham. Row 9 we got Bruce Pearson and Jeremiah Sargent. Then rounding out the field in row 10 we got Yogi Shalier and Tyler Matthews. Oh, never mind. We got Corey Gildner and Joe Belind, and rounding out the field to be Daniel Jones.
Austin Cansdale taking over your job for a moment, letting everybody know what to do.
He's a good admin. He knows what his role is, and he's stepping up big time tonight, kind of helping me out.
Austin Cansdale has grown up in this league. We've seen him grow up from the little boy he was to the man that he is now today. And he says he's rather be lucky than good any day of the week, so lucky fits him well for a nickname. The cars are gridded up. We're getting ready to go. I'm ready to get this thing rolling, aren't you, Hunter?
For sure. Big storyline going into the race. Dumas versus DSA. Are we going to see more fireworks tonight, or are they going to let bygones be bygones and have a fresh start?
Well, I don't think that's going to be the answer to that question. I think knowing these two have history, it may get interesting. We'll definitely be keeping an eye out on those two for sure.
Especially with the shortened leash on with the new penalty system. We'll see what comes about between these two and whether or not we're going to see a few EOLs or drive-throughs from these two.
Here we go, getting ready to go. And this is also the Nutmeg Nationals, I believe. I believe it's the Nutmeg Nationals, isn't it? The Nutmeg State Nationals, excuse me. Again, I'm Emmett Crow, joined alongside me, Hunter Carlson. Scott Shive's got the night off. And the guy pushing all the buttons behind the scenes, Mr. Tracy Brown. The cars are down the backstretch. We're getting ready to go. Everybody get on your feet, because it's time to go racing here at Thompson Speedway. As they come out of turn number 4, green flag goes in the air, and Scott Combe gets a great start.
In the turn 1 and 2 they go. So far, so good. Looks like we're getting some green. We have 3 wide in the back. Oh, we got a spin already.
Gonna be, let's see, who is it? I believe it's gonna be Joshua Wright, Hunter. Oh yeah.
Joshua Wright spins.
Gets into the 2 car. So that'll bring out our first caution of the day. And Scott Combe will come by and lead lap number 1. Followed by Tucker Shirelicki. We're going to take another look right here and see what happened to Joshua. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's another car, the 2 car of, I believe that's Well, Jeremiah Sargent is who Joshua Wright came down on and caused the caution. So here we go. First caution of the day. And Scott Coleman is your leader, followed by Tucker Shirelli. Tristan Thiese, excuse me, got around Tucker Shirelli, Chris Golden, Kyle Dumas, and so on.
Looks
no
like
cars were coming into pit.
Looks like there's no cars in the pit at the moment, but it looks like the incident you saw on your screen, everyone was labeled as a racing incident. They just kind of ran out of room. It was beyond reasonable doubt that they were going to hit. No one moved. Everyone held their line. So it was called a racing incident. No EOLs were reported.
A couple race teams here in the SK series. We got Triple B Racing with Jason Woodham and Landon Brown. Pre KRE, there's nobody in there. There's Highside Racing, which features Bradley Young, Colton Brenner, and Kyle Dumas, and Tristan Thiese. All right, so here we go. We're going to go single file. Green flag back out here. We are back underway at Thompson.
It's like there's some checkups in the further back in the field. We'll see how this kind of helps the two leaders here. It's like a much cleaner start as they're starting at single file here, going through 1 and 2. Dumas blinking a little bit as he's on the inside of Pack. Will Pack
Yogi
clear him?
Schleer. Sorry to cut you off, Hunter, but Yogi Schleer just set the fastest lap of the race so far at a 19. Now Chris Golden sets the fastest lap at a 19:39.
This track's going to get faster and faster as the night goes on, as the track keeps cooling down and it rubbers up. And that middle line where the new pavement is, that's where you want to be here. Left side's on the new pavement, right side's on the old pavement. For some reason, it just gives the car a ton of grip and a really good run off the corners.
Scott Palm just set the fastest lap now. So like you said, Hunter, the track is starting to get really fast out there.
It looks like the SA is reeling them in. Could we be having a battle for the lead here in any second?
I don't know. What you see right here, the SA trying to get to the corner panel. He's just going to fall in line behind Colm. I believe Colm is a single car driver. I believe that's the Creek.
And we got a caution.
Caution is out. Second caution of the day going to come out for. Let's see. Trying to look and see what happened. It might be an iRacing caution, Hunter.
I am not seeing a caution either.
Huh. Gotta love it. Joshua Wright coming into pit. He'll be the only car coming into pit. Do you have an admin Hunter that can throw a caution during the race, or is it just you?
Austin can.
So it's being told Austin can throw a caution, but I don't think he threw that caution. Yes. All right. All right, so let's go by our second caution of the day. Again, Scott Coleman's your leader, followed by Tristan Thiese, Tucker Shirelke, Chris Golden, Colton Brenner, Austin Pack, Jordan Navarro, Kyle Dumas, Landon Brown, Austin Kinsdale round out your top 10. Then you find Robert Eversole, Jeremiah Sargent, Devin Muriel, Jason Woodham in 14th, 15th, Bruce Pearson, 16th, Yogi Schlier, 19th, Charles Alberg, and 20th, Bradley Young. Actually,
We're doubling them up.
Doubling them up right here. And showing is Bradley Young out of the race.
Doesn't look like it.
That's what I was wondering. I think my timing and scoring is just messed up.
It's like he is shown in 18th. As we are back under green here as Coleman gets a good start.
Coleman leads him into turn number 1. Tristan Thiese trying to get to that bumper. Here comes Chris Golden. Chris Golden shoots to the outside of Shirelke, trying to get the 3rd position. And following behind it is going to be Austin Pack, last week's winner. So move Golden into the number 3 spot, Hunter, and he's coming fast.
That was an incredible move by a seasoned veteran real-life racer. He knew what the car could handle. He knew you could catch him, as we got a caution.
That'll bring out our 3rd caution of the day.
Oh.
And what it sounded like, I think Landon Brown checked it up. Austin Cansdale in it. Oh, man. A lot of drivers are in it. The 77 of Charles Oberg is in it. Jason Whittam pitting. Tucker Shirelke also coming in. So,
yeah.
Check up.
It was the big one at Thompson.
Yeah.
That started way up, further up in the field. And just chain reaction all the way through.
Yeah, it looked like a checkup right there, and then it all just broke loose after that. But we're under our 3rd caution of the day. Scott Colm, your leader, Tristan Thiese, Chris Golden, Austin Pack, Kyle Dumas, Jeremiah Sargent, Jordan Navarro, Devin Muriel, Robert Eversole, and Landon Brown round out your top 10. We're being told there is no penalty, and they're going to say it's a racing incident. When Hunter Carlson comes back, we'll get his explanation. Well, it's been an eventful 20 laps so far. We've got 126 to go. 106 to go, excuse me. And this is getting really interesting right here. No cars coming into pit. I don't know where I got 126 laps. Yeah, that was just wrong.
Probably because last week's race was 150 laps.
Probably. That is probably right. So, Hunter, why was that chalked up as a racing incident?
They were just kind of going for the same hole there, both trying to run the middle, and they just kind of collided. And yeah, nothing you can really do there. No one to put fault at, as we were green.
They go back single file. Scott Colm with another great restart. He's going to be able to pull away from Thiese for the moment.
We got a caution.
And now the caution comes out again. 4th caution of the day. Oh, definitely looked intentional. I'll have to take another look at that. Who was that? The 20. It's going to be Charles Auberg. Yogi Schleer is going to be the victim of that. I don't know about that, Hunter. That looked pretty pretty sketchy right there. Oh, he got into.
He got loose.
That's what it was. Okay, so he got loose. Okay, great camera work from Mr. Tracy Brown to pick up that, because I thought that might be a penalty right there, but no penalty, racing incident, and we continue on. So take another look right here. You can see that Auberg gets loose right there. Yep, he got way loose, got into Bradley Young. Yogi Schleer, just an innocent bystander, and so forth. I believe that was Bruce Pearson also involved. So that'll bring out our fourth caution. Scott Combs, your leader, Tristan Thiese, Chris Golden, Austin Pack, Kyle Dumas, Jeremiah Sargent, Jordan Navarro, Devin Morrell, Robert Eversole, Landon Brown, Bradley Young, Jared Berlin, Tyler Matthews, Daniel Jones, Austin Cansdale, Cole Brenner, Tucker Shirelicki, and so forth. All right, folks, here we go. We're coming back. We'll go single file once again. We'll get the one to go this time by. And we're about to go back racing. Great view of this beautiful track in beautiful Thompson, Connecticut. The Nutmeg State, so I've been told. You know, being an Oklahoma boy, I've never been up to Connecticut, but I'll take the word for whoever told me that.
I'm sure the state's beautiful.
I'm sure it is too, but that's too far for this old boy to travel as we go back racing here at Thompson.
Single file.
Coleman, another great restart. He's going to be able to pull away from Thiese. Golden is going to ride in the number 3 spot. Austin Pack under fire from Kyle Dumas. And we know Kyle Dumas likes to use that chrome horn.
For sure. We're going to see how Austin Pack can handle it, as Dumas is just right on his bumper. He's getting a little bit better run off the corners, but Pack just gets in a little better, so they kind of equal out.
Yeah, definitely. We saw these two swapping back and forth last week at New Smyrna. Got a battle for the lead, Hunter, as here comes the essay trying to make the move, but wow, Colm just too good on that outside line.
For sure. The essay was the class of the field last time we were here, until incidents at the end of the race kind of shuttered his chances at a win. Here, he's after revenge. Here, he's after getting a win, and with Colm out front, he's trying to get to his bumper. But getting to his bumper is one thing, but passing him's another one, as we've seen so far.
Yeah, as he ran the fastest lap of the race that last lap, and Chris Golden riding around in the 3rd spot. Chris Golden from Elk City, Oklahoma, as Hunter pointed out, a seasoned race car driver in real life in the ARCA series, so great to have a ARCA driver in the Fort Wyden Motorsports League. Really makes the competition a whole lot better.
For sure. He gives a completely different hindsight on compared to anyone else in this league, and he gives a lot of respect out there, and he expects a lot of respect back, and he's the nicest guy in the field, and he's made his voices concerns that he hates this car, and here he goes with running 3rd.
If it was Chris Golden's choice, he'd be racing modifieds on dirt. Great modified driver, seen him race in real life. Just an all-around great dude. But here we go. Right here we got Austin Cansdale under fire from the 14 of Colton Brenner. Brenner's going to shoot to the inside, trying to make the pass. Can't do it. So Cansdale holds on to the 14th spot. Daniel Monfu Jones ahead of them, and they're all stocking him as we speak. Looks like either Tucker Shirelke or Mr. Colton is not happy with Austin Cansdale at the moment.
Yeah. Sounds like Shirelke isn't too happy, mainly because he's not choosing a lane, but at the same time, this track's super wide and things happen quick here.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, we got a spin. Oh, no.
Looks like to be Jordan Navarro. He spins out. Let's take another look. Actually, no. It's going to be Chris Golden just got loose. Oh, man. Hard contact. Jared Berlin.
Commentator's
involved.
curse.
Yeah. Here's Robert Eversole on pit road along with Chris Golden. Of course, Chris Golden just involved in that latest caution, so that's probably why Eversole's on pit road also. Bruce Pearson also in. Charles Alberg in.
Now that I believe they'll have to do at least one stop through this race, and this might be the last stop we see for a lot of these drivers.
That's what I'm thinking.
I believe when I was looking at earlier this race, look at running laps, try to get an idea for the track, you're getting about 111 to 114 laps on fuel. So you're gonna have to pit at least once to get a couple, maybe an extra gallon of fuel here to make it to the end. And with tire wear being somewhere between okay and non-existent so far, I don't think you're gonna be seeing people take tires.
Yeah, definitely. Tucker Shirelke still not happy, fuming on the radio. So maybe his crew chief can calm him down. All right, so we get a good look at the 44 of Tucker Shirelke right now as we speak. And Austin Cansdale ahead of him, Daniel Jones. Good little view right here. There's old Mind Food right there. Daniel Jones went to Disney World last week. Got to go down to Disney World. Enjoyed probably the magical world, the magical kingdom. So we'll have to, if he gets into the top 3, we'll have to chat with him about that in the interview. All right, here we go, folks. We're going to go back double file. Comes out of turn number 4. A green flag back in the air here at Thompson.
Clean start for Colm again, and Pack is there next to the essay. Can he make the bottom work?
Yeah, Pack trying to get up there, but look at this, Hunter. Look who's right behind the essay. It's old Kyle Dubas. This might be interesting right here.
They just can't stay away from each other. It seems like every week they find each other and something ends up happening. Oh, we got a bump and run for the lead, and we got 3 wide going on the backstretch.
Great racing right here as we see Tristan Thiese take the lead. Here comes Kyle Dubas. He's going to contact. Man. There goes Sargent and I believe Holm.
Oh, we got caught upside down.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to take a look from the on board of Landon Brown because it looked like he had a heck of a ride there.
Landon Brown had a wild ride in qualifying earlier that you saw live right here, and he has another one during the race here at Thompson. Try to get that.
Oh man.
That replay. As we work lap number 45, our 6th caution of the day. There's Landon Brown right there. We'll work hard to get you that footage, folks. This might be it. We might just have to go look at the wreck, and then if we pick somebody up, then maybe we can get that in-car camera. That might do it. Good looking shot of the banking here at the turns at Thompson. Some great scenic shots of this beautiful racetrack. See right here. We see the 5 of Landon Brown right here. You gotta love it when technology does not want to cooperate, so we're gonna have to manually back it up right here. Let's see. And it looks like Landon Brown wasn't even involved in the wreck. So
And we are back green. But Landon Brown sure it always ends to happen right in front of him. He somehow makes it out clean.
Yeah, so we look further back, see Austin Cansdale battling with Doc Holm, who dominated this race in the first quarter. Holm trying to get back to the front, trying to get around Cansdale. So we see Landon Brown battling with Devin Morrell for the 5th position. Bradley Young battling with Jeremiah Sargent. Going to clear Sargent. And here comes Eversole. Eversole trying to get around Sargent. Sargent throws a block on him. So Sargent holds on to the 8th position. Bradley Young, however, is going to move up to the 7th. And the field from 6 on back has separated by quite a bit.
Yeah, things are finally starting to spread out a little bit. I think we're in for a pretty good long green flag run and the ability to maybe see some comers and goers.
Yeah, but I wish that's what it was, but seeing how Kyle Dumas and Tristan Thiese are battling for the lead, I don't think that'll happen probably. As I say something, there goes.
As I say something.
Jeremiah Sargent along with Bradley Young. So that'll bring out our 7th caution of the day of the night on lap 53. And this one's not going to be hard to dissect. It looked like Sargent just got loose when he was trying to get it side by side with Bradley Young, and the car just washed up. The car just washed up the racetrack and just got on top of him. As we see some takers, Tristan Thiese comes in for his first stop of the day. Kyle Dumas alongside Austin Pack and Jordan Navarro, all on pit road. So that hands the lead to none other than Mr. Landon Brown. Actually, well, never mind. So Landon Brown will be your leader, followed by Robert Eversole, Austin Cansdale, Bruce Pearson, Jason Woodham, Jared Berlin, Kyle Dumas. Actually, Tristan Thiese is going to beat out Dumas. And now we see Cansdale coming in. Kind of a late pit stop. So Bruce Pearson moves into the number 3 spot. Okay, there's a good look at Cansdale on pit road. And the scoring and timing is just going crazy with these pit stops. Let's see if it finally...
I think they're finally starting to realize that you're going to have to pit at some point tonight, and we're having a lot of people come in, maybe get tires, maybe just a sprinkle of gas. We have some extracurricular activities there coming off of pit road, I guess. But I believe Lena Brown is pit. What the hell?
Landon Brown stays out along with Eversole. Opberg was just on pit road, so that's not too much of a shocker. Jason Woodham in 4th. Joe Berlin 5th, 6th. Kyle Dumas 7th. Tristan Diesa, Bradley Young, Austin Back, Devin Burrill, Colton Brenner, Jordan Navarro, Austin Kinsdale, Scott Combe, Chris Golden. They're actually going to say Auburn is going to be... Actually, that's Bruce Pearson, excuse me. Those cars look similar. Oh, big wreck in the back. It's under review. Told that.
Yeah, that one.
So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back here at Thompson. Back here live at Thompson as we get ready to go green. Robert Eversole is going to be your leader, followed by Bruce Pearson, Jason Woodham, Kyle Dumas, and Jared Berlin. As Landon Brown got an EOL for jumping the last restart. And here we go, back underway here at Thompson.
Good start by Eversole with the 22 behind him. Looks like Eversole's going to be able to get a pretty good gap off of 2 here. Is that going to be able to stand going into 3 and 4?
I tell you, me and old Robert Eversole had a good old time during the NBA Finals, him being an Indiana Pacers fan and me being an Oklahoma City Thunder fan. And it was, I had to ask him, I said, what is a pacer? And he told me, so, yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know who that is on the radio. They sound like they're about 11 years old, but they are not happy with Tucker Shireliki.
Yeah, some hard-nosed racing going on here, and it looks like Shirelki might be making TSA mad as he's not getting on the lane as a door going into the corner.
Uh-oh, this ain't gonna be good. These crew chiefs need to tell these drivers to calm down.
Oh, that's just short track racing, tempers flare.
That's just short track racing.
Oh, we almost had problems on off of 2 there between TSA and Sargent, but they saved it.
Oh, car up in the wall. Who was that? Was that Gerald Berlin? There's too many burgundy cars on this track.
Jared Berlin's having a pretty good run for the most part this race. Oh, impacts in the wall.
It's impacting to the wall.
He uses wholesale ground there as Drew Berlin breaks into, is that 5th place?
5th place for Jared Berlin. Good looking run for him. After getting caught up in the late race wrecks at New Smyrna last week.
Yeah, he tends to run well here and is continuing the show again as he's been slowly but surely making his way through the field, and it's paying off his patience, and I think here before we know it, he'll be in the top 3.
Yeah, definitely, as we see right here. Who is that? Is that... I couldn't tell who that car is.
Oh, save it.
What a save.
What a save by Joshua Wright. That takes a lot of skill and a lot of
2 for 2.
Oh, no,
man.
caution.
I was gonna go 2 for 2. I believe it was the 41 got into Joshua Wright. Let's see. We're going to take another look right here. So we see a nice shot of the pace car. Okay, here it is right here. Let's go be Tucker Shireliki. Got into Joshua Wright right there. And turned him around. So Shireliki, see if he gets an EOL for that.
Shirelki did receive an EOL for that wreck, and we're going to see what happens with this reset.
Robert Eversole is your leader. Bruce Pearson in 2nd. Kyle Dumas in 3rd. Jason Woodham in 4th. Bradley Young 5th. 6th Austin Kansdale. 7th Austin Pack. Tristan Thiese, Joshua Wright, and Landon Brown, who was just on pit road, by the way. So Landon Brown back in the top 10. He's larging and charging, let me tell you, folks. See if he can get up there. We'll keep an eye on that for sure, as we're going to double him up once again and go double file as we see Landon Brown trying to catch up to the field. See if he holds. And what do we got going on? We had cars on the grass as they were coming to the green flag. Robert Eversole gets a great restart, by the way, as he's going to jump out the lead. But here comes Kyle Dumas on the inside. Dumas, let's see if he uses the aggressiveness that he has. And he's just going to slide. Oh, gets into Woodham right there. Puts Woodham in the wall. They're 3 wide. They bounce off each other like a ping pong ball. As here comes Bradley Young. He'll get the position meanwhile. Austin Pack will follow behind. Austin Cansdale on the outside cannot get down to the bottom. Oh, there they go. They're side by side. This is for the battle for 4th. As Austin Cansdale is going to get the position. Woodham hard into the wall once again. And we stay green. As here we go, folks.
Absolutely insane racing
man.
as they saved it again.
What a save!
This racing.
Here we go again.
Oh.
Joshua Wright. See if he can save it. Once again, he does. So we work lap number 80 now. Everybody gets through.
Since the restart, this has been some of the best racing of the night. They are beating and banging, but racing clean. This has been absolutely insane.
I'm just getting a kick out of the radio chatter.
Yeah, the radio chatter has been rather spicy tonight, as it is not.
Oh, Chris Golden gets a big shot.
The shorts. But I wouldn't say it's appropriate for a radioactive as some of these comments, but in the end, all said in the moment.
Yeah, definitely not a radioactive moment, but maybe an inside 4-wide motorsports SK moment on Showtime.
Rated PG-13.
No, rated mature, from what I've heard.
As Golden's caught, I believe that's Berlin.
Yeah, Jared Berlin. Chris Golden working under Jared Berlin for the 9th spot. Berlin's able to get away.
It looks like this track's kind of going through a change at the moment, and the bottom's starting to become a little faster.
Yeah, I've noticed that the bottom line has turned into the fastest way around the track.
And a little slider from Sherlocky.
Right in front of Woodham. I believe Woodham is a Leadfoot late model driver also.
A lot of Leadfoot racers in here, and a whole lot of respect for that league and what they do. They are they're great people.
Of course, the league admin, Mr. Landon Brown, driving tonight in the 5 machine. Yeah, great league. He's definitely built that league from the ground up and really been helpful to the 4-wide motorsports as we start building our iRacing side.
For sure, they stepped in and helped us out when we were trying to get the iRacing thing going, and they've been nothing but supportive of us, and we've been, we love to show the love back. And if you guys ever want to go watch some good Leadfoot racing, I'd go watch it.
And I believe our producer, Mr. Tracy Brown, is the color commentator with Mr. Wesley Outland that I've seen a few times. So shout out to Tracy Brown for
oh, we got a spin on the front stretch. The 75 goes around.
Man. The 75 of Tyler Matthews. He just hasn't had a good debut here with 4-wide motorsports.
No, he's had a really tough night. Thankfully, this wasn't too hard of a hit, so hopefully the damage isn't too bad and he's able to continue.
His car disintegrated. No. He must have hit 70 miles an hour and the flux capacitor just took over and He went into the space-time continuum right there. Goodness, Jason Woodham's going to be the come down and get some service along with Jared Berlin. And we're being told that Jared Berlin has received a black flag for passing under yellow, but that should be cleared. I would believe so. Chris Golden just gave a warning and told all lap cars he's not trying to be rude, but look at your lap, and if you're a lap down, get out of the way because I'm coming through. So, Chris Golden.
That sounds like another fellow ARCA driver from, I believe it was from Daytona last year or Talladega. I ain't lift until I see the checker flag or God.
Yeah, he said, I lifted until I see the checker. Yeah, that was at Daytona. It was funny because they had a rain delay and they ran at like midnight. So this is going to be interesting. Kyle Dumas is going to restart on the outside alongside Eversole. And then we have Bruce Pearson lined up next to Austin Cansdale. Austin Pack lining up next to Tristan Thiese. Joshua Wright lining up next to Bradley Young. Chris Golden lining up next to Jeremiah Sargent. All right, here we go. We're going back underway here at Thompson.
Clean restart so far, but Dumas is there. He got a better restart this time. He's going to try to clear Eversole.
He's going to try to door him. I think he tried to pin him just a little bit, but then he got out of it. But look at Eversole on that inside line. It just comes into play so big right here.
Yeah, 3 and 4, it's really good on the bottom. 1 and 2 is not there yet. I think we will be by the end of the race as Dumas blinks a little bit. What's going to happen off of 2?
He's blinked a lot. He's gone.
He's gone.
Oh, there he is.
Cansdale's back up in 3rd after having a rough race to start with.
Like we said, Lucky fits his name good. As we see Austin Cansdale trying to get alongside of Robert Eversole as Kyle Dumas is driving away.
Cansdale having a good run with trying to catch Eversole. With the lane he's running, I don't know if he's going to be able to get to him. If he gets next to him, he's going to want to kind of pinch Eversole, trying to get him to lift a little bit off the corner, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get there because Eversole's running really good through the middle right now.
28 laps to go, and Kyle Dumas has pulled out to a 0.5 of a second lead over Robert Eversole. And Austin Cansdale trying to get that second spot for Eversole into the wall. See, got a good little grandstand camera right here. Look at all those fans. They're just hooping and hollering. They're enjoying this. Oh my gosh. And the person who did not want to see that was Kyle Dumas. So take a look at Chris Golden. Joshua Wright. Did I see a car go airborne? I think let's see, right here, after this wreck. I thought I saw a car go airborne. Maybe I didn't. Robert Eversole trying to wager with Kyle Dumas, asking him if he can get the win, and Dumas replies, N-O, no.
I think the 11's going to be on the outside here, so I think he's going to have the advantage. It's all going to come down to what's going to happen off of turn 2, what Dumas is going to think, because I think we're gonna be inside of 25 to go, and it's crunch time. No more giving. It's all take at this point.
Yeah, definitely. All I gotta say is watch Dumas on this restart. He's been known to jump restarts a lot. So, man, this is
It looks like they're all trying to. Sounds like they're all trying to team up on Dumas right now to try to win the race. But I don't know. Look who's coming back into the picture. Austin Pack. He is back up front after having some issues in the middle of the race. Does he have enough to go from 5th to 1st in the next 27 or so laps? 22 laps.
man, they
Can't.
got a bounty on Kyle Dumas's head right now.
It's been quite interesting to listen to, but Dumas is the villain in this league. Every series needs a villain. And he is the one. Not sure if he wanted to be one, but he is. As we're getting ready to go into the restart box here. Green flag, restart
Clean
is
restart.
clean.
Reverend Eversole got to. Oh, he's not able to get alongside of him. Dumas shuts the door. What a What a move right here. Here he comes.
Oh! As we go to 1 and 2 here, does anyone have anything for Dumas?
Here we come. 20 laps to go. Kyle Dumas continuing to lead, but Robert Eversole trying to catch him. Austin Pack trying to make a move on Thiesse.
Joshua Sargent trying to get underneath Austin Cansdale. It's the Austin and Austin show.
What a move by Jeremiah Sargent. He went way down there trying to get some.
Oh, he spun him.
Oh, Jason Woodham goes around. Now this is going to be the exciting restart. I got to tell y'all, if they put him single file, Kyle Dumas is going to walk away with it. If they go single file right here, Kyle Dumas will probably walk away with it. Oh, man.
Austin Cansdale, not lucky tonight. Looks like he's going to have to go rub his lucky pillow, his lucky shoe, maybe his rabbit's foot, his golden horseshoe. He's going to have to go find some tonight and maybe try to come back.
Maybe his fiance's distracted him tonight.
He was given the EOL for a fault of that caution. And that is his first.
Well, Dumas is saying that he's not going to race Robert clean right here.
It's going to be fun to watch. I think if we're going to be single file or double file.
I hope they go double file because Dumas has got the single file restarts down.
He's been really clean in these double file restarts, and he's been in class of the field ever since Colm's gotten put in the back.
Mm-hmm.
He just hasn't been able to recover.
He sure has. Scott Colm, who dominated the first part of this race, after getting involved in a wreck, just hasn't had the speed that he had when he was in clean air. And that's the thing. I think it's a dirty air situation.
Yeah, it's for sure, as we're going to have a delayed green, as we're still having people trying to get lined up here. But anyways, yeah, it's definitely a dirty air issue. At the same time, the top just so fast right now. They can just pinch the bottom down. They just bog the motor so much because they're going to have to stop a lot more to run by that white line on the bottom, and it's just causing causing the bottom not to be real usable. You're gonna probably have to throw a pretty tough slider to get past someone here this late in the race, and we're not really having any big opportunities to pass. I mean, that doesn't mean we're not seeing passing throughout the field. It's just when it comes to clean air versus being in second, it's a lot like real life NASCAR. Like, you're just able to aero block to the end, and Dumas could play aero games here and win.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that modifieds on a short track, 5/8 of a mile track, would be aero, but I mean, this has been an aero race.
For sure, as Eversole got a better start this time. He's going to be side by side with him going in the one. We got another
Oh
car.
my gosh.
This will be a single file restart.
Robert Eversole better not. He better, if Dumas tries to check up the field, he better just gas it. Because if he doesn't, then Dumas is going to run away with it. If we don't get a caution. Kyle Dumas.
A lot of
Kyle
blues
Dumas
tonight
and-
for Dumas.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation. a lot of allegations against Kyle Dumas about, and it looks like we're going double file. Nope, never mind. We're going.
It's gonna be I believe it's going to be single file as it happened on a restart. This should be... It's going to be interesting to see what can happen as single file restarts really play in the hand of the leader. Can Eversole at least stay with him, maybe get next to him going into turn 3 and 4?
If I'm Eversole, if he sees him hits the brake just a little bit, he just needs to keep it in the gas. Because that way you don't pass him, you're on his bumper, and he can't get away.
As a leader, I preferred single file restarts because I control the whole field behind me. I can get a really good jump, especially if you time it right when they try to start coming up. As soon as they get close to your bumper, you go, because they're going to have to check up. But they, as someone in the field, I always prefer double file because more opportunities to pass. But
did Chris Golden just come over and say he has 260K views right now on his live channel?
I am not sure what he said, but his pace car is off.
That is crazy. Here we go.
Good start from Dumas. Good start for Eversole. But here's the thing. How is 1 and 2 going to go?
Here we go. Going into 1. He is right there on the back bumper of him. Eversole trying to get around Dumas. Dumas is opening the door.
Very good, very clean battle up front. But here's the thing. There's just like, it looks like an arrow bubble right in the between them. They just can't close. Oh, we got a wreck in the back.
So we should go back double file right here, right? So Devin Muriel and Austin Cansdale, I believe, are who got together. Take a look right here. It might be Joshua. Oh,
He was already around.
Joshua Wright might have got into Austin Cansdale right there. Take another look right here. Oh, yep, Joshua. Oh, he got loose. That's what it was. Yeah, Camsdale got loose, so that's just going to be a racing incident. So 6 laps to go. I believe this is our 10th or 11th caution of the night, I believe.
Even with the amount of cautions, the race is better than last week.
It
There
is.
seems to be a lot more battles throughout the field, and it's been a lot of fun to watch.
Oh my gosh. Robert Eversole just came over the radio, and Kyle Dubas said, I've known you for a while. We used to play Xbox together. Are you really going to wreck me to win this race?
Heck yes, I'm going to wreck you to win this race. I'll wreck my mama to win this race.
Yeah, for real. Are we going double file? I think we are.
Yes, we are double file.
Okay, here we go. And I believe this will be a green-white checker, won't it?
I believe so.
Wow. So we're going to have a green-white checker in this thing. They'll take the green, then the white, and after that, whatever flag, the race is over. Next flag ends the race after that. Here we go, folks. Green-white checker time in the FWM SK Modified Series at Thompson. Green flag underway.
Great start from Eversole there. He's going to be... Oh, maybe not. He's going to clear him. Here comes Pack on the bottom.
Austin Pack trying to get to the inside, but here comes Eversole. Eversole getting to the back bumper of Dubas. Here he goes. Let's see if he uses
Oh, we got a wreck in the back.
So... do we get another attempt at it?
I believe there's 2 green-white checkers.
So we will have another attempt. We'll re-stack them, re-rack them. Oh my gosh. Oh, good Lord. Kyle Dumas is literally crying over the radio to Robert Eversole to let him have it. He is literally crying on the radio, Hunter. And Robert Eversole responds and says, I'm only part-time. I'm here for wins, not points, buddy. Oh my gosh. This is comical on this on the radio, folks. But we're getting ready to go green. There'll be 3 laps to go.
I believe the 84 said he wrecked the 22 on purpose. So that's going to be looked at after the race with potential further penalties outside of his EOL.
So Tristan Thiese and Bruce Pearson, looks like they'll pay a visit to Mr. Cannon and the FWM hauler after the race. And Tristan Thiese is not happy, but here we go, folks. Green, white checker attempt number 2. This is the final one, and we're back underway here at Thompson.
Good restart from Thiese.
Here he goes.
11 here. What's he going to do? Oh, we got a spin down the backstretch. We're gonna keep it green.
No caution.
White flag here. He's next to him.
Here he goes. He's going to try to get him right here.
Just
Side by side. White flag is in the way. Down the back stretch. It's going to be Dumas. He's going to hold on. Here they go. 3 and 4. Does Eversole have a shot? Eversole drives to the inside. Can't do it. Hard into the wall.
Video game move.
Kyle Dumas wins.
Oh, Kyle Dumas wins. Eversole gave it all he had there. Tried a video game move and did not work.
Tough break for Robert Eversole, but Kyle Dumas wins. Scott Combs second. Robert Eversole is actually going to finish third. Oh. So we're going to go to a commercial break real quick, and we'll be right back with our winner, Kyle Dumas, in our top 3. Back here live at Thompson Speedway for your post-race show. And we're joined now live by Robert Eversole, who brings it home third. Robert, you gave it all you got into that turn. Man, I thought you were going to pull off the move. How does it feel to bring it home in third, though?
Man, I don't even know what to say here, man. Going in the last corner, I knew I needed to do something. I couldn't get Dumas on his restarts. I tried my hardest, but tires were the key. Track position was key. He had the control in the restart, so I knew everything. I came on that last restart. Didn't get him the last restart, so I just tried whatever in that last corner. Me and Dumas, we go way back, buddy. I know it was all love. Love you, Kyle. Oh man, I feel like Matt Benedetto right now, whoever the hell his name is. I feel like him right now. Head down. We got to give the fans a show. Thank you, Caleb Boykin, for my crew chief there. He was just giving me comms to the chat. He knew he's a lot better than me. He was giving me comms. All the boys over KRE. It's Brandon's birthday. What's up, Brandon? Happy birthday to you, buddy. Cooper gave us a fast ass car. Fucking Jams Graphics. KRE again, UV, all the boys in UV. Shout the Mob Star. We're gonna tech him later, and that's all. I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Well, will we see you next week?
I'm on a part-time schedule. It just depends on what I'm doing next Monday. How I'm feeling.
All right. All right. Well, congrats on the third place finish and thunder up.
Hell yeah, buddy.
All right. And now we're standing by with our second place driver, Mr. Scott Colm, who brings it home second. Scott, you dominated this first part of the race, but it seemed like when you got in dirty air, it was just hard to pass.
Yeah, it was a little rough there about lap 70. Got spun and ended up upside down and had to go to the pits and ended up lap down, but we drove her back to a second place finish here. Want to shout out Robert there, getting a third place, Team Cars, KRE. Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, KRE finishing 2 and 3. Great finish for your team. How do you build on this for next week?
We're just going to come back even stronger. We need to get more of the cars qualifying up front and see if we can hold them there.
All right. Is there anyone you'd like to thank out there?
KRE and Brandon, Caleb Boykin. We got a great crew chief in Caleb. He was in our ear the entire race, helping us out. And yeah.
All right. Well, good luck next week. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
All right. And I believe Hunter Carlson is standing with our winner, Mr. Kyle Dumas. Hunter, take it away.
You've that second half of the race, you were super dominant. Seems like your car came to life the second you got some clean air out there. Walk us through the last green white checker there and what you had to do to try to hold off Robert.
It was I've known him for a while, so me and him, we can kind of predict what the other person's gonna do. So I was just kind of guessing on what I knew from past experiences. Some of them were good, some of them weren't good. But I knew he was gonna be tough to hold back, and I also had Austin. I believe it was Austin behind me on the restart, and I knew he would be fast. So it was just a battle of if I could hold on, because I knew Austin. He's one to use the bumper, and I was waiting for it. I was waiting, bracing for it.
That was super tough racing there for you, and really good defensive driving. And you're going into next week with the points lead, 15 points over Landon Brown, who did not have a very good race tonight. Where does this leave you in terms of confidence going into next week?
Well, definitely after looking at the past 2 weeks, we got a second and a first, so I am really proud of myself and the team on how we've been able to execute the past 2 weeks. Me a very big, much boost of confidence. I'm just every single time we, especially when I was loading into this race, I'm like, I gotta somehow find a way to beat Pat, because even last week he was one to get around. He was tough to get around, and this Thompson's kind of similar to New Smyrna, just a lot more banking and tad bigger straightaways. So I knew he was gonna be hard to get around here as well. Got the qualifying position on him, so that helped a little bit. And then even getting tires when I had to get around him, that was a hard battle that I knew I had to save my stuff and hopefully hold him back, which I ended up doing.
Well, congratulations on that. Is there anyone or anyone you want to thank out there?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank High Side Racing, the whole team. We all had, I think, a pretty good week or a pretty good day. I want to thank Unlimited, R&R Race Parts, Caitlin Osborne Video, Roy Racing Engine, Sullivan Construction, Tisdale Transmission, the Black Flag Podcast, Daryl, Original Wheelman, Martin Sim, K Designs, which is myself, Arcam Setup Shop, and Leo Speedway.
Well, congratulations on your win tonight, and good luck the rest of your season.
Thank you. Plenty. Hopefully, get the championship.
All right, taking on home, Emmett.
Thank you, Hunter. And that was your winner for tonight, Mr. Kyle Dumas. We're going to go through the results again. Kyle Dumas comes away with the victory, and then Scott Coleman second, third, Robert Eversole fourth, Jeremiah Sargent fifth, Devin Morrill sixth, Charles Auberg seventh, Gerald Berlin eighth, Landon Brown ninth, Tristan Thiese, and 10th, Jason Woodham.
11th, you find Bruce Pearson. In 12th, you find Daniel Mindfu Jones with a pretty quiet run tonight, but he was up near the front at points. 13th, you find the 96 Jordan Navarro. 14th, Chris Golden with some bad luck at the end. 15th, you find 81 of Austin Pack. You got 16th, you got 89 of Brad Young. 17th, you got Joshua Bright. 18th, you got Tucker Shrelicki. 19th, you got Colton Briner. And 21st, you find Yogi Schlier.
20th, you find out. Oh. You're good. 20th, you find Austin Casdale. 22nd, you find Tyler Matthews. 23rd, you find Hunter Carlson. And 24th, Corey Gildner. That's going to round it out. Hunter, what are your final thoughts as we end this broadcast?
The championship just got a lot tighter. We have a two-way tie for second place, and we have some fun tracks coming up, and we're going to look to build to make the races a lot more green, a lot less cautions.
Yeah, just like you said, coming up, we have, let's see, we'll be at North Wilkesboro next week, and that'll be on the 28th. All right, so what we got coming up here on FWM Network, we have North Wilkesboro coming up. It'll be next Monday at 8:15, and it will be a 25 lap feature, so you're not going to want to miss that. With myself, Emmett Crow, alongside Hunter Carlson, and our producer, Tracy Brown, we want to thank you for enjoying this broadcast, and we'll see you next week at North Wilkesboro. Good night, everybody.